G'day and welcome back to Duxella Gaming and LakeLand Vale Farm. We are back on LakeLand Vale Farm, a map by Stevie, which is available from Stevie's Facebook page, or simply Safe Mods, which is a safe place for you to get your FS17, FS19 mods, and is available on the links down below. All right. We are continuing on here on Lakeland. We are still on the same day as the last two episodes, funnily enough. But we're drawing to a close very quickly. And what we are going to do now is we're going to go and head off down to the cows and give them some feed and everything else. Now, I'm going to take some straw from here down there because they are needing of some straw for their building to sleep on. So what we're going to do is take the straw down there, and anything we don't use, if we don't use all this, we'll just put into the fermenter. The TMR mixer. Straw. Straw, there we go. Right, so I'll fill him up with straw and then we'll head on down there. We also need to give them some TMR and some water and all that sort of stuff, because we've upped our cow count in the last episode. We've got a whole pile of extra cows down there now. So we should see a bit more milk production, all that sort of stuff. But it also means we'll see a bigger demand for feed and water. But we have the facilities and the infrastructure in place that we can deal with that quite efficiently. So nothing to worry about here for the moment. Now, we've recently just finished off harvesting, we finished harvesting our wheat farm down here on field 20, our wheat field, I mean, which is being cultivated in. We've also finished sowing some potatoes on our combined fields 1 through to 4, so our new field 1. And we have got our soybeans growing in 2 other fields. Field, what is it, 22 and 5, the one here to our left-hand side, in fact. And we have our grass field, which is what we're going to be using to support our TMR production and everything else as we go along. But I need to put the straw on the other side, don't I? Pretty sure it's on the other side, near where we drop off the cows and take the cows out. So we'll go put that over there. Could be wrong. I thought we could also dump it through there, but anyway, we'll soon see. See, this shows you how much I do in the way of cow work, because I'm not 100% sure where everything goes all the time. But we've got that there now, so that's all good. We may have to get another load of straw. We'll sort of see how that goes as well. Let's have a look at the animals. Yeah, we're going to need a couple of loads of straw. At least one more load. One more load of straw should be fine. So we'll go off and get another load of straw. Bring that down, and then we'll deal with the water and the TMR. The TMR, we don't have to go very far. We can just fill up from the TMR mixer and dump it into the troughs, and we're good to go. All right. Tractor needs a bit of a wash, a bit dirty. Once we've finished cultivating this field 20 over on our left-hand side, we're going to get some fertilization put on there. I haven't got enough slurry being dealt with at the moment. Actually, there's something I should check. I don't think we've got enough slurry there to fill up a Samson. We haven't got a Samson as yet, so we need to look at getting some money together and getting a Samson at some point as well, so we can spread slurry as fertilization on our fields. But for the moment, we'll just take the fertilizer spreader out there and spread fertilizer on there, liquid fertilizer. Now, we also don't need to put any lime on that field at the moment, field 20, so that's okay. So I think on the next crop cycle, we'll need to put some lime back on there, but that's okay. We can deal with that when that comes up. But apart from that, I think we're all pretty much good to go. So what we are going to do is just continue dealing with the animals, making sure they're happy, and wait for that potato and soybean harvest to come in, and then we can deal with that. And then we'll also have to do some grass mowing soon, hopefully, as well. We always like getting down there and getting into the grass. I'm actually looking at buying some new equipment. Obviously, we're going to have to get a potato harvester. I may also get a new overloader, offloading the potato harvest. Depends on how big of a deal it is dealing with that on the field. Play that one by ear, but I do have a specialized overloader we can purchase to deal with that. So I knew I was going to take that too fine then. Come on, get off there. Right. Come on. Those bloody rear wheels. I'm going to go get rid of them. It's the rear jewels that caused me all that heartache. All right, so they've got enough straw there now, so we're going to put the rest of this straw in the TMR mixer, so it won't go to waste. Nothing goes to waste here on the farm. So let's bring this round through here. Offload this, then we'll grab some TMR. Okay, offload that. All done. Come round. Pick up some TMR now. All right. I don't think 45,000 litres is going to be enough for the cows, but we'll have a look. All right. So what have we got? Milk. See that now the milk has increased significantly. Our milk production has a fair bit. We've got 45,000 litres of slurry. So maybe let's have a look. Slurry tanks. So what we were looking at doing, we weren't going to go we could go the Zunhammer. What's that take? 18,000. Yeah, that's $100,000 unit, 62,000 unit there. I was planning on going with one of these Samson units, but got a bit of a selection here. I could also go that one. That one's 30,000 litres. That one's 35,000 litres. What's the spread of that one? That'll do 36 metres. That one there will do 30 metres. And this one there, it's just 7 metres. I'm thinking the 36 metre is something that I'd like to use, although 30 metres isn't that bad either. But the difference in price is phenomenal. So you have 240,000, say, for that unit, and I can get that one for 165,000. So I'm saving about $80,000 on that one, and that's going to make a big difference to us. But can we really afford to jump into that? See, I could always buy that. Really, is that going to make much of a difference? 25,000. What's that one? 30,000. Maybe we take a step back and we go the smaller one. We go the PG 225. Maybe even take the PG 220 because our fields aren't that big. And I guess it depends on, I don't know. I think we might have to just do that. And I think we might do that. I think we might go the PG 220 and we can go the TD 12, for instance, initially. And then we can always upgrade that because this here will go on, well, that'll only go on the 35. That will go on the 20. So we can go the 7 metres. What's that one? That's 12 metres. Well, it's better going that unit than that unit, isn't it? Effectively for spread. Oh, that does cultivation as well. Okay. Well, that's a different matter altogether. So that's cultivating and Okay. I don't know what we're going to do. So that one's the same. That does cultivation and the manure, and that's 6.2 meters. 18,000. So that's going to cost us 65.80, so 93,000 for that one. Or it's going to cost us 93 for just that, plus another 10 for, or actually another 53 for that. Maybe we just go the Zunhammer. Maybe that's what we do. We just go the Zunhammer. All right, that's it. That's what we're going to do. I've decided. I'm going to go the Zunhammer. We can put it behind the Steiger or the quad track, and that will be more than enough. Right, there we go. Made a decision. Right, only took us half an hour. Right, we've got our total mixed rations. Let's go offload this. So that's the plan. We're going to buy the Zunhammer. Now, problem is we haven't got enough money. Have we? Come on. Give me an offload point. Seriously? Thank you. All right, next thing, finances. We're $1.6 million in debt. I'm really not going to be going any further in debt. No. Well. Can I? Well, it's actually a bit of a waste now because I've already cultivated that field. So there's no point doing that. There's no point doing that at the moment. So we'll wait. Right. So all these decisions. Righto. So I still need to heat more total mixed ration. Let's keep on going with the TMR. So by the time we actually do get that and put that into place, like as in a slurry mixer and a slurry thing and what's the name? We're going to have more than enough manure and digestate and all that sort of stuff to deal with. So, started and stopped. So, yeah, that's going to be the option to go forward with. So then I can, in between ploughing, we can cultivate, and as we're cultivating, we're fertilizing as well. So it's win-win. The other option, well, actually, we might have enough money to get it very soon because I'm going to sell that Bajolt cultivator because I think that's a piece of crap. The Steiger has no problems with anything, but it's having problems with that, and I think that's just an indication of the actual cultivator being the problem, not so much the Steiger. So, come on, find the unload point, will you? Thank you. So we'll sell the Bajolt cultivator. I'll have a look. We may actually have some other gear on the farm we could probably sell as well. I think, and in fact, I think we can probably sell quad track. I don't want to sell the quad track. Yeah. Maybe we sell the New Holland. Maybe we sell, well, the Voltra, I mean. Maybe we sell the Voltra. Although Elroy will be very unhappy with us if we do sell the Voltra. Just trying to think about how we can make some money. All right, let's just leave that as it is for now. We'll just sort of see how things go. I have got other options. I can be selling some digestate and all that sort of stuff as well. So we'll see how that goes. All right, what I want to do is I want to get one more load of TMR in for the cows. Once we've done that, and then we'll cycle through the night and we'll be starting afresh with a new day, and we'll see where things go from there. So let me know in the comments down below whether you think going the Zunhammer is the way to go, because obviously we won't be where's my lights? obviously we won't be buying that straight away. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think that's a good option, or do you think we should go the Samson, for instance, and just spend that extra money and get something a little bit bigger? So let me know what your thoughts are. I pretty much made my decision, but I'm quite easily swayed at times. So let me know what you think. It'd be interesting to see what everyone's opinion is. Or should we just not bother about it at all and just use our horse and continue, or our new leader, and just continue spraying liquid fertilizer that way and not use the manure and the slurry that we've got building up? All right. So let's have a look now. Total mixed ration we're okay with. Probably give them some silage and stuff as well, and some grass. Water. Do we fill up their water? I can't remember. No, we haven't filled up the water. So let's go fill up their water. Right, let's jump out. Need to come down and clean up as well. So we'll bring the Manitou down here a little bit later, and we'll clean that all up. Get more milk through there, which is good. Over here, switch on the water. Yeah. Sounds like I'm talking to Northern Farmer. Northern Farmer is one of our members of our Discord, and he's generally on comms when he's working. He's actually works at a dairy, and all you can hear in the background sometimes of the mornings he's dealing with the cows is the cows mooing in the background. So it's just as if I'm talking to him at the moment. Right, so that's filling up with water. Let's have a look here and see what we've got. Taking a while to fill up the water. There's a fair bit of water going there now. So straw is okay. Cleanliness is 67%. So that's not too bad. But like I said, put some grass net in there. So as I'm led to believe, I can't remember who it was that told us, but so with the cows, they don't need all of this at once, as I understand. They will take either or. TMR gives them the best output, and then they'll take silage, hay pellets, or they'll take grass. But you don't need necessarily give them all of that concurrently. And that sort of, I guess, ties into down here when you actually do bother reading it, which I generally don't do. They also require a clean feeding area, some require straw. Feed them any of the following food types. For best results, provide the most effective food type. So I'd never really sort of bothered reading that either. So TMR gives 100% effectiveness. Just silage will give them 75%. If you just gave them grass, that's 25%. So they're not going to do too well for you on just grass. But in a pinch, you could just feed them grass to keep them alive and sustained until such time as you produce enough TMR. And I guess that's what most people do. Anyway, we don't have to worry about that because we've got the infrastructure in place now. We don't have to worry about it because we've got all the grass and all that going for our sheep and that, so we're all good to go. So what have we got? We've got 62 black and whites. We've got 11 blacks, and we've got 36 brown and white. So not too bad. So that gives us, what, a total of 109 cows. So, yeah, not too bad at all. Now, I guess the other thing is, though, do they breed? Do the cows breed? I haven't actually sort of thought. Oh, it's next animal. So next animal in 10 hours, is that right? Next animal in 103 hours. And next animal in 26 hours. So obviously, yeah, they do breed, which is fine. So manure, slurry, and milk. Now, why is the manure? No, it's not. So it's all the same there. Right. Good. Now, our sheepies are all happy and all that up there. So 74% cleanliness. They got plenty of water. They got plenty of grass. So they're all good at the moment. We've got, what, 250 sheep thereabouts. What have we got? No, 240 sheep. So that's good there as well. All right, so let's just fast forward. We're just going to fast forward time. We're going to go to the day. We won't worry about sleeping. Going to the house and sleeping is a bit of a waste of time. 9,000 in loan interest. Yeah, that's not good, is it? So we need to get this loan down. We've got 20,000 property income. I don't know what we get that from, but anyway, not going to say no to that. All right, let's go and have a look over here. So there's our manure. So we can take all that out of there later on, I suppose. We've got slurry in here. Not going to tell me how much, though. No. Well, don't know how much is in there. So yeah, what have we got now? So if we have a look, TMR, we still need to finish the TMR. I'm not going to worry about doing that now. I think we've done enough for that for the moment. I think what we'll do is we'll take this up here, back up to the farm, and we'll look at what else needs to be done. Have a look at the state of our crops, see if we've gone through another growth stage. We'll check on this Steiger over here, make sure whether he's finished or not with cultivating. I don't believe he has. I think he went through the night, still hasn't finished. No, he hasn't finished yet. Because we're going to have to get over there and give some fertilization to that field. So we'll have to worry about that. Sheepies have been busy producing more bales. So we've got those to get rid of as well. I think for the moment, we'll just come over here. We'll bring this trailer in over here. A bit of a mess in here at the moment. We haven't really been putting stuff away. So let's bring this in. Probably going to need this one sooner rather than later, so we'll bring this over in like that. Okay. All right. I'll shut him down. Let's have a look and see what the state of our fields and that are at the moment. So field 11 is ready for a mow. I'm not going to mow it yet though. Field 22 and field 5, they won't be far away from being ready. Yeah, he's got 3 runs to do plus his outside runs, so that's okay. He's not too far away from being finished. So we can sort of automate this one again, similar to what we did previously. So I can have this being mowed, collected, and then dumped into the silo using auto drive. And we may do that again. I'm just dumbing and ahhing about exactly what we're going to do there for the moment. I guess the only pressing thing we've got on at the moment then is to fill up the cows with product. So as in TMR, we've got to get the silage fermenters and all that running and then go from there. What we will do though is I'm going to also have a look. So we've had a look at the potato stuff we're going to buy. We've had a look at the slurry tanks we're going to buy. Well, the potato harvesting we're going to lease, slurry tanks we're going to buy. I do want to also look in at our production equipment. It's not there. It's the global company. Right. I do want to put a seed maker in, but that's $100,000, as you can see. And I also wouldn't mind having a fertilizer maker in there as well, because then that way we're not buying, we can actually just produce it. Now, that's all well and good. Fuel, I'm not so much worried about putting a fuel production system in. We've got grass dryer we could possibly put in later on over in the placeables area. Homogenized milk storage. Or homogenized milk. So we put milk in, then we get homogenized milk out. Now, I'm not so sure. Well, actually, do we get a better price for homogenized milk? I can't say I've actually. There's milk. Right, that's fine. Homogenized milk. Right. 1,762 a litre. Well, it can't be right, a litre. But anyway, 1,762 as opposed to, yeah, see, it's going to be worthwhile. Okay, but how much is that to buy? Let's have a look. 20,000. We could get that profit back quite quickly, I think. Right, I'm going to buy that and put that straight in. I think that is a win-win. So I think what we might do is if I put that. I'm going to put it here. Right. It's going to put it right here. And then we're going to use that. So I'm going to deliver all our milk into here and we're going to produce homogenized milk. So there we go. Now we're even more broke. We're down to $10,000. But that's okay. We are getting a move on. I'm happy with that. So we'll deal with that as it comes along. But anyway, that's it for this episode. We haven't got a lot done this episode either, but we've got a lot of planning done. So hopefully that helps us. Anyway, don't forget, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, press that like button. Don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Links are down below in the comments. And of course, don't forget to press that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. If you do press the subscribe button, make sure you press the alarm notification icon as well. And you'll be then made aware of when more videos are available on the channel. So until next time, thanks very much for joining us. And welcome back soon to LakeLand Vale Farm and Ducks All Gaming. See you later. Bye.